Hi everybody, it's Heather again, and today I'm bringing you a review of an anime slash cosplay slash fantasy wig by Blush Sepia called Kharma. And I decided to start this particular review because I'm going to run through 5 different colors of this wig in this one review. I wanted to start with this blonde color, the Cali Blonde, because it's light enough that you can actually see all the fun, funky layering that's going on. Now, you may have noticed that most of my reviews are of like really expensive wigs, high-end synthetics specifically. But I'm not a snob. I like costume wigs. I love costume wigs. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love playing dress up. And to be perfectly frank, I mean, I sometimes wear fantasy wigs as my everyday hair. It's just I don't wear them every day because, you know, they just don't last. But for under $30, like most of these wigs, including Kharma, it's a nice bargain because you can change up your look, maybe try a style you would have never have thought of. I mean, maybe you would never consider something this edgy in a more expensive style or for an everyday wear kind of accessory. But maybe you're going to a con, or maybe you have a costume in mind, or heck, maybe you just want to look kind of edgy for a day. Then this would be a great way to do it because it comes in fabulous fantasy shades. Some of them are really pretty, and I'll show you some of my favorites in this review. And it also comes in kind of natural looking shades. I mean, the natural shades are nothing that fancy. As you can tell, this is a pretty static platinum 613. But, you know, it does the trick. Again, for under $30, what do you want, right? It doesn't come with a skin cap. And if I really pull the hair apart, you can see the cap. So this is definitely not an everyday wear wig, as I mentioned earlier. But again, for the price and for the purpose and for the amount of style that you're going to get with this, it's really cute. And I actually think that it's a pretty decent bargain, regardless of that particular factor. This is not one that you're going to wear for the sake of realism. Let's just be frank. I love the style. I think the style is really edgy, and I also think it's potentially quite unisex. I think that this wig would translate just as easily onto a guy's head as it does a girl's. And it would be just as edgy, just as stylish. The cap, like a lot of costume wig caps, tends to fit a little big. But this one is quite adjustable. It does have adjustable tabs in the back. It has a standard cap. I'm not really going to waste a whole lot of time during the course of this review discussing the cap construction because I think showing you the wefting through the hair probably does the trick of telling you what the cap construction is like. This is Cali Blonde 613. It's really, really super cute. There you go, and let me show you the back now. And I'll futz with it for a second. Very, very cute style. Like a lot of cosplay wigs, the bangs are really big and very layered, and they love to flop in front of your face. I think that's just how cosplayers wear them. Because if you go onto like wholesale sites or like Fantasy Sheep or something like that, the styles all have this like chunk that hangs down in the middle. It must be an anime thing. I don't know. I'm not really an anime person, in full disclosure. I've never been to, you know, Comic-Con or anything like that. But I do think it's kind of a cool trend. I do think that the styles are really fun looking, and heck, you know, it sounds like kind of a fun hobby. It's just something I personally don't have time for at this point in my life. Maybe in my dotage I can get into it. So now I'm going to swap from this color to chocolate, which is their medium brown. And then the next 3 shades will all be fantasy shades because they have some really, really cool fantasy colors. I like the chocolate brown. It's pretty warm. You know, doesn't have any noticeable tones or highlights. I think it's really cute in this style. Here, I'll move my chair a little bit since it's so dark. So that's what this one looks like up against a light background. So it's pretty. I like it. So let me set this back up again. Sorry, this is like a bit of a juggling act trying to get this particular review taken care of. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like in the color Pink Venom, which I think is actually kind of a cool color. It's not a baby pink, and I think that's why I like it. It's kind of an edgier looking pink color. It's kind of like a cross between like a pink and a gray. I really like it. I think it's kind of fun. I've never seen this color before, but I like it. So that's Pink Venom. And then the next one is light blue. And I really like this light blue color. I'll show it up to the camera a little bit. The light blue actually has multiple shades of light blue. So that's really cool, especially with all this layering. It looks really neat. There we go. Isn't that fun? That's so fun. I think that's really, really pretty. And then I'm going to stay on this one for a second, just kind of show you the layering in the front again. And the cool thing about these sepia and blush costume wigs is they're very comparable in quality to like Forever Young or a brand like that. The fibers are quite nice. I mean, they're not going to be as nice as, you know, your super ritzy, you know, jaw or nose or anything like that. But, you know, they're comparable for costume wigs. I've actually, in my personal collection, I have a sepia wig that I bought in 1999 on a way to like a party. I still have it. I still wear it sometimes. So, you know, even though they're not good for everyday wear, they do hold up. And you can wear them for many, many years, unlike the really cheap costume wigs that you get at the costume store. Oh, and they're not super itchy either. This wig is actually pretty comfortable, which is, again, a far cry from a lot of those, you know, $4 to $10 wigs that you get at the costume supply store that just itch the entire time you've got them on. And then the last color, again, I think is really, really striking. This is Emerald. I think this is really cool. This is probably the coolest green wig color I have ever seen. It just looks so neat in this style. I never thought I would like a green wig this much, basically. It's really, really cute and it's really edgy. And I'm sure you can see that, especially in some of these fantasy shades, that it is kind of unisex, that a lot of different people could get away with this. Just depending on, you know, what they're trying to accomplish. So, there you go. That's Kharma by Blush, which is made by Sepia. And the style is called Kharma. And the colors that I've tried on today are Cali Blonde, which is basically like a 613. I've also tried on Chocolate, which is like a medium golden brown. I've also tried on Light Blue, Pink Venom, and Emerald. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.